shiny, happy people. Indubitably. What's up? Sure everything's working. Just gotta make sure all that stuff's going where it's supposed to be. Can you hear me? Hold on here. Can you hear me? Yep. Okay. Good. Had to make sure. Sorry about the lateness of the stream, chat. A few things got in the way. One was updates to the drivers, and then the other one, the more important one, I watched my sister graduate college. So sorry about that. She was in a huge class of like 200, 300 people, like 300, 400 people. It took a while to get to her last name, so yeah. But yeah, my sister graduated from Purdue U. She's now going to be going to Texas for her next classes. Right there. Reactivate that because that thing wanted to be weird today. All right. But if you're new here, hi, I'm Knuckle Moose. You can call me Knuckle Moose or G. Call me what you will. Just don't call me late for food because this fat boy got to eat. And don't be a dick. They're ugly. They're small. They're tiny. No one likes them. They hurt when you get hit and you get hit them. I should know. No one likes them. Don't be one. That's all I'm asking. The only thing we ask around here is you hit the follow button. Or if you're watching on YouTube, like and subscribe. You know, do all that fun stuff. Help out that channel there as well. So, but today, as we talked about Wednesday, we got a demo we're playing today. And then we're going to do some DLC stuff for Vampire Survivors because the new DLC dropped. So, yeah. Also, chat, make sure you're staying hydrated. If I got to drink water, so do you. Also, chat, you'll see me in and out of here, like, popping, like, eating food every now and again because I really hadn't eaten. Like, I got up early, but I forgot to eat and just rushing to make sure I got food in my stomach. So that way things are going. Also, shout out to not only Cletus for the big, or Burke for the big shout out, yes, Wednesday, but Jay Stubbles and Jax, I want to say Jax maybe. I can't remember, actually, the name's a little odd, but thank you for those two who came by and like did the follows on Wednesday after the shout outs. I appreciate y'all. So yeah, now we got some crazy things have happened the last couple of days for me. And some stuff's happened that's, you know, going to be set up for pipeline stuff down the road for next month. Because your boy's going to have the opportunity to stream something when it comes out. So, yay for that. Let's put that way. Also, apparently there has been a fix for a section of the pufferfish that a pufferfish was messing up the game. I don't know if it's the section I was on. It's possible, but until I know for sure it's fully fixed, we're not going to touch it. But we are going to go back to Elden Ring because the DLC is coming out next month also. So, and I'm going to be getting that. So, yeah, we got to finish that up. I got to go back to swinging the big sword, doing all that stuff. But today is about doing a demo and then having fun with the Vampire Survivors game. So, if you don't know what I'm talking about, Moses and Plato, Last Train to Clawville, it's a game we're going to be playing today. It is a side story / standalone story in the World of Wilderness series done by the Wild Gentlemen. The publishers, the Wild Gentlemen. They're the individuals who brought us Chicken Police, Paint Town Red, Zips Cafe, and future coming up in next game coming up is we show the demo of in here, whereas Chicken Police 2 Into the Hive, which has been interesting to play that demo. Oh, it's interesting to play a demo. So I've been interested to play this. Like I said, this is the demo of it. When this does release, we're definitely going to play it. But this is a Murder on the Oriental Train kind of game. If you've ever seen that, you'll understand it. You'll understand shortly. It's a point and click adventure situation. But yeah, I'm excited for this for a lot of reasons. I'm a big fan of the Wild Gentleman's content. when it comes to the World of Wilderness series. I've had a blast with it. I've enjoyed looking at this behind the scenes stuff on the Discord, which is awesome. And yeah, can't wait to check it out. So without further ado, without me wasting more time because of everything else, let's get into it. So yes, settings, video, full screen, VSync on, audio, drop that a little bit just in case, autoplay, dialogue speed, okay. Chat, let me know if anything's messed up or anything looking new. Also, happy Friday, everybody. Hopefully this is a start to a good weekend for everybody. And some good other things going on. So, yeah. This is a short demo version of the full game, which contains a slightly altered snippet. Yes. So, anytime you play any demo of these games...
We're standing on top of a train, looking death in the eye.
That was quite a trip, wasn't it?
Quite a trip. If anyone had told me that we'd have ended up here, I would have laughed in their faces. So, where do we start?
Let's say a freezing cold day greeted us on that fateful Stavonian morning.
Furry heavens! Could you be any more cheesy?
I thought I was getting better at this.
That'll never happen.
Well then, let's just start at the beginning.
So, anytime you play any of the demos for any of these games, you're going to see some stuff that is in-game. However, it is chopped up in a way where, like,
well,
it's cohesive,
here we are.
but at the same time, it doesn't show everything. Which, yeah. Alright, so, Moses, Plato, FYI. The number 2 detective team, technically, to the Chicken Police in the series.
I'm gonna freeze to death.
Now that you mention it, my dear friend, we're a little early, so you'll have plenty of time to do that.
No matter. I can already taste the champagne and olives on my tongue.
I don't hurt myself again from not,
Champagne and olives?
from, playing on PC, because we're going to be doing Vampire Survivors. I'm going to have my wrist in a weird angle. So, I'm also waiting for the thing coming, so FYI.
The party! Aren't you looking forward to the big Bon Voyage party tonight?
Oh, that. I'd skip it if I could.
Ha! Moses, you're the saddest animal I've ever had the misfortune to meet. For once in your life, you should let loose. We're on a holiday, right?
Let me remind you that no, we are not on holiday. This is work.
Very heavens. You're beyond hope, Moses.
Well, you're probably right, my dear friend.
So we freeze to death. But, I see other passengers are starting to arrive.
Sorry, I gotta eat something, chat. Give me one.
We can have a little sniff around before we leave the station. Literally and figuratively.
Good idea. Although, I might not be able to move anymore.
Screenshot this and tag your best friend in it, saying which one's you, which one's them.
Look who's here.
The ambassador. Ah, that creep makes my tail tingle.
Stay focused, Plato. We'll do what we've been hired to do, then we can take our well-deserved vacation.
When I think we have to protect this monster.
Let's not jump to conclusions, dear fellow. You know rumors are sometimes just rumors.
These aren't just rumors, Moses. They're facts.
We have a job to do, and we're going to do it. All right?
Yeah, All right.
Plato Manuel Palladius. My loyal companion and friend Plato. He serves in the military intelligence for years, was demobilized, and ended up as a detective with the Clawville Police Department. I praise my good fortune, for without him I would not be where I am today, though I hesitate to admit that to him. Ambassador. Yes, it also shows their actual, like, scientific name and stuff too. But this is cool. I actually like this. Because this was not the same as, like, on Chicken Police and, like, Zips and stuff. Ignorance passes is rather murky, having served as a high-ranking officer in the colonial Rogo colonies. Probably Panther. How to use? Okay. Guess we're not there yet. No. Not yet. That's cool. She has a rather pleasant appearance. Having to oversee the protection and well-being of the Stolonian delegation, not a simple task, but also a kind of trust and power play between the two colonies of Clawville and Stolonia. Frankly, it's not very uplifting to be caught between two such superpowers. Yeah. There's 4 superpowers. There's Clawville, there's Sylvania, there's one that's a lot of the air, like there's an underwater one, there's the one in the sky.
The fluffy, fuzzy. Damn.
Quite a tower, isn't it?
That could easily accommodate all the members of the country's parliament.
Or an invading army.
You got that right.
Large package for 2 people. Maybe pretty lady just brings too many trinkets on trip, yeah? Most amazing machine ever built by an animal. As they say, I wonder how it can live up to such big words. Trains have a distinctive smell of many different mixture of many different aromas: metal, oil, coal, leather, and many more. But nothing blatant in other way.
Ah, finally. This is ridiculous. I've been waiting here for an age.
Sir, welcome.
Just grab the bags and pack them quickly. My daughter and I are freezing to death out here.
Sir, I think you
Are they paying you to talk or work? I am at my wit's end here.
Leave me out of this.
Dear sir, I genuinely think there's been a misunderstanding here.
Just take our luggage and load it while I'm in a good mood. What did you say?
Why do men always have to...
Let me step in. This is Moses Wildflower, and I'm Plato Palladius of the Clawville Police Department. We are here because, unfortunately for us, we have been entrusted with the full protection of you and your dear daughter until this magnificent train reaches Clawville.
Is that so? Well, why didn't you start with that?
We tried, but it must be the noise.
Whatever. So you're in the service of the Fox King, huh? Very well. Then I'll see you at the party soon, yes?
Yeah, there's 4 rulers. Clawville is ruled by a Fox King. Sylvania is ruled by this dude.
In fact, I think
Russia.
Moses, we'll be there, sir.
All right then.
Joyful. Until then, gentlemen.
Gentlemen.
Porter! Where's the bloody porter?
Keep your voice down. My head is splitting.
Interesting.
Found some interesting facts. Indeed. A lady to wander around your little mine garden. Yeah.
What?
How do you know about my garden? Talk awful lot in your sleep, Moses. If you had any idea, what else would I know? Terribly embarrassing.
Yes?
Alright. To the mine garden. Ignat Alexei Ivanovich. Snow Leopard. Ambassador to Slovenia, pursuing peace negotiations between the colonial empire of Colville and the United Republic of Slovenia. We have been entrusted with the task of escorting and protecting him, which is a great honor. However, his past and character are rather questionable. Kunia. She is the daughter of Ambassador Ignat, who is clearly on this trip out of sheer necessity, although I have a suspicion there's another reason for her being here. Okay, she's a lady of noble breeding and a tempered but rebellious spirit. You should have to watch her carefully. Okay. Connections. Boom. Say that for now. Till otherwise. Because she doesn't want to be here, even though he's making her be here. So, forced. Forced to be here, kind of thing.
Do not bother me. Ask my daughter if you...
I beg your pardon?
Don't take it personally. I can't stand coppers. In any shape or form.
Ah, I see. Well, the feeling is mutual.
You're just kidding me, yes?
Oh, of course.
My daughter... spoiled little brat. But I suppose that's mainly my fault.
At least he owned up to it.
Ah, come on. Don't blame yourself.
If you want to know more, perhaps you should ask Her Majesty. I don't have time for this.
Thank you. We will, sir.
Back.
Madam, we are pleased to be of service to you and your good father.
I know a good father. Did a lot of good things. When he wore a suit and tie. He also made you learn. He also told you. He also let you know that pimping ain't easy. And to also get aboard a certain kind, another kind of train. In fact, it was a good enough father to tell you to board a different kind of train back in the day. Let's put it that way.
Do I look like I've molted for the first time?
What? I beg your pardon?
I know you despise us, and you have every reason to. But I don't care. Nor do I care about these ridiculous peace negotiations.
Oh, I see. That was refreshingly cold and honest.
Just stay away from me. Or at least keep your flattery to yourself.
You know what? You're really a little...
So I wanted to make mention of this because I don't know why, but I have to. It's gonna bug me if I don't say it. If you don't know who Chris Zito is, he's a wonderful content creator. He's also a wonderful artist and a wonderful person to do a lot of other things. DM, like Dungeons Dragons wise and other things, stuff like that, here on Twitch and everywhere. Kind of reminds me of it, just the way he does.
What an arrogant response. I didn't expect anything else from one of you. Good day, gentlemen.
Same to you, madam.
Whew, she's something, ain't she? Just like the weather here. Ice cold and, well, mostly ice cold.
Indeed. But it's interesting what she said. I mean about the peace negotiations.
You know what? I don't like the idea of them myself. And these Stavonians make my tail cramp up.
I thought you were a devout pacifist. You should be happy for peace.
Well, since I've been through the hell of war myself, I am. But this is just smoke and mirrors, Moses. There will never be peace between Stavonia and Clawville. Hostility is coated in our blood.
Maybe. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We haven't even started this journey.
Yeah, you're right. And we might just be in for the adventure of a lifetime, huh?
Oh, but every day is an adventure with you, Plato.
Ah. More guests.
More and more passengers.
If you want to know more than animals are willing to tell you, use your refined senses, Moses. Remember what you've taught me.
You're in a rather educational mood today, my dear friend. I could almost call it lecturing.
You'll thank me later, Moses. Believe me.
If you say so.
Interesting lady indeed. Somehow seems out of place.
He looks rather familiar.
You mean Cassidy Lupus, the silent wolf?
Ah, okay. That is him. So in the Chicken Police game, and the first one, Paint the Town Red, and in Zip's Cafe, there's posters up sometimes of like movie stars and stuff. Cassidy Lupus is one of those people.
And who?
To my bushy tail, you really do live in a cave, don't you?
So he's some kind of movie star.
The movie star.
He was in a bunch of them.
Uh-huh.
There's a horse
And
too.
the young lady?
Cassandra Ruby Faye, a real up-and-coming movie sensation. They're predicting a big future for her, although the tabloids say she's a bit unstable.
Interesting.
Interesting indeed. And quite lovely, too.
Alright. Cassidy Lupus. Famous film star whose presence is apparently impressive to everyone but me. It's a real show-off, but I'm told he doesn't show off his extraordinary acting talents at times. We'll see. As well as how many times he'll tell us he tells us our acting. Things are acting. Sandra Ruby Faye is an up-and-coming movie star who, although she only appeared in a few films, is already being described as a legendary actress of the future. Kind of a female icon. All I see is a scared bunny who's frightened of her own shadow. But we'll see what's really in her pretty little head before this journey is over. Fierce local opponent. This could, yeah, she doesn't like the peace treaties. Okay. Yeah, that's the Fox King. That's the ruler of Hector III. Most animals call him the Fox King. Third member of the Phalanx dynasty. The club was a small state. It's the king is amongst the most influential animals of the wilderness, not because of the city's actual importance, but the richest of fairway colonies. Have been at war for centuries, sometimes culminating into fierce armed conflict, sometimes in decades of standing or a cold war. The peace treaty now on the horizon is of historic. Can't speak words. Is now on the horizon is of historic significance, the like of which was not seen before the end of the Great Meat War. Yeah, so technically they don't eat. Nobody eats meat anymore. Technically, it's kind of illegal in a sense, except for certain places. Clawville is a city-state, center of the Clawville colonial empire, one of the most important and influential cities in the wilderness, which is every place around here. Its century-old conflict with the Republic of Stavonia may soon be brought to a close by a peaceful agreement. Yeah, Clawville is where we took place in where you see Zip's Cafe and the boys from Chicken Police.
Stop staring at that woman.
What woman? I know.
Yes, you are. You are looking at that cat. Stop it, it's humiliating.
It's not a cat, it's a panther.
And that's an excuse.
I swear, I wasn't staring, sweetie.
I thought you were over this cat thing.
Who? They have an extremely strong intoxicating perfume around them, almost as if they're trying to hide something with it. Maybe. Bother him anymore.
This
Dear miss, as a fellow furry...
I am not.
Oh, I see.
And I am not furry either. I follow the Cloville fashion, if you must know.
Meaning?
I shave like every civilized woman in the world.
I didn't even want to know...
Sorry to bother you, madam.
The first good... My father. Don't you read the papers? It's all in there. Apart from his military and political career. He has no life.
So he spoiled her rotten because he wasn't there for her and
You
gave her
don't
everything
have
she
a very
wanted.
high opinion of your father. Am I right?
Yeah.
What are you? Some kind of a detective?
Yes.
Ouch!
I'm only here because I want to see Cloville with my own eyes. Otherwise, I wouldn't spend several days locked up with him, even if someone pointed a gun at me.
Well, I see.
Make a note in your little notebook, detective.
That can't
Oh,
happen,
shit.
miss. That's why we're here.
Ah, yes. What a shame.
All right. Talk to Cassidy.
Excuse my rudeness. My name is...
Oh, come on, it's no problem. What can I write? Who will it be for?
What? No.
Then simply Cassidy Lupus, star of Silent Wolf and the Loudest Howl. Here we go, darling.
But I...
Don't thank me, friend. It's nothing. My pleasure.
Well, thank you.
Hey, mister.
Yes, little... thingy?
Little what?
What a perceptive mind. Indeed, that is exactly the case.
This is Detective Moses Wildflower, and I'm Plato Palladius from the Clawville Police Department. And we're not here for your autograph. You can be sure of that.
What, the police?
For the wild ones. Cassidy, what have you done now?
Not a single thing, Cassandra, dear, I swear. At least, I don't think.
Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Nothing to worry about, madam. Sir, we just wanted to say hello and assure you that with 2 senior police officers on board, you will have the safest and most comfortable journey possible.
The reason why I say he's Wednesday because it's right in the middle. You know, weekend's coming, but you're still dealing with shit.
Oh, really? That's rather nice to hear.
That mother trucker's got something snuggled. He's got catnip snuggled up his butt cheeks. I'm telling you.
Don't worry about Cassidy. He's a bit weak in the knees. But otherwise, he's a pretty nice guy. At least, for the most part.
Or he's a woman hitter.
For the most part. But, darling...
Quite a hateful about her father. Something between her, they're just the world negligent, spoiled. God, yeah. Wait. There's a spelling error, guys. I'll make sure to clip them. I'll make sure to clip it and let them know. But there's a spelling error. You got a T there when there's not supposed to be one. So, yeah. FYI. It's a demo, though. So, I mean, I can get rid of it easily. But that has been pointed out already. Because this came out yesterday. And I'm playing it today. Because, today. Secret description. Alphonse Wildflower. He was my grandfather and I inherited his wonderful clock watch from him. Unlike my father, Alphonse valued the time he was given. Yeah, okay. Sometimes in some of the games you can do that, and the other games too, so.
Forgive me for the autograph fiasco. You know, the fans just find me everywhere. It's a nightmare.
That's understandable.
Oh, I can imagine.
You can't imagine.
And the lady is...
Oh, what a barbarian I am. This is my companion and partner in many cinematic wonders, the magnificent Cassandra Ruby Faye.
Gentlemen, if I may say so, it's extremely reassuring that you're traveling with us. You are a real gentleman.
Don't worry about a thing, as long as you see us.
Are you two going to the party?
I regret to say that we probably will.
That's wonderful.
See you there, madam. Sir?
Stop staring at that woman.
Okay. Same thing. Just making sure.
It's awfully cold.
Yes, it is, Cassidy.
I'm sure you'll be nice and toasty in your cabin.
Tell me, where are you two staying? Up front.
Well, we're officially in the last car.
The... what? That's horrible.
Honestly, we were a bit surprised too.
My condolences, officers. If I were you, I would complain to management immediately.
Yeah, old Bloodhound ain't gonna let him do it.
Oh, it's all right. We can take it. The most important thing is to do our job, and nothing else.
I've been through 2 wars. I think I've slept in worse places.
As a veteran, yeah. Yeah, I've slept in some weird places. It's probably worse than that. And colder.
The inside of the last car? I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Okay. Weather experts say that this is the winter will be the coldest in Slovenia in history, which is significant because Slovenia is not called the land of eternal winter for nothing. Yeah, it's always cold there apparently. Except it's supposed to be it's a crusher. It's like a certain, place somewhere over, another continent, and very cold in certain parts. Let's put that. Why are they here? Big question mark first. Why are they all accommodated? Well, we accommodated the last wagon. We're here to protect Slovenia Master in the first one. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird. They're in the last one, and the ambassador's in the first one. They're going to be back here. Ambassador's going to be up here, and they're supposed to be protecting this dude up here. Things are fishy, and we're not even dealing with, aquatic people.
Believe me, he's not so horrible. Just a little disorganized.
Most people.
Oh, you got me. For good. I couldn't deny it if I wanted to.
You know, it's funny meeting you here, on the other side of the world.
It is indeed. The wilderness is so small.
Madam, I've been around the world more than once, and I assure you, it's quite huge.
And yet, 4 citizens of Clawville just happen to be in the same place at the same time. What a wonderful coincidence. Am I right?
I wouldn't be so sure that's a coincidence.
Yes.
Here we go. Ignore his cryptic remarks. Like, our lives are a tattered detective novel.
I mean, that's a little on the nose there, but yeah.
How exciting. Isn't it, darling?
That's right.
Keep your eyes open, detectives. I mean, all your senses.
What do you mean?
Oh, I don't mean anything. But it seems a strange bunch of people are gathered here. My ears are itching, and that always means trouble.
We'll keep an eye out, madam.
Oh, you seem to have stepped out of another age, my dear detective.
Yeah, tell me about it. He's a living fossil.
Up.
Well, well.
Even more passengers.
Let's do this.
Brian's train's about the party. You ready for the journey, Moses? Me? My dear friend, I'm always ready. I don't even ask.
Listen.
What? Beg your pardon?
Absolutely not.
That sounds. I don't think it's him, but it kind of sounds like the guy who does the story and stuff like that. Kind of got that Starian sound to him.
Yes. Are you serious?
Good, but you're late then. Alright, just making sure I cleared everything before I talk to them.
Is that a Malvaceae hippoconia?
I was wondering the same thing myself.
Plato, please.
Do you really know the names of all the flower varieties in the world by heart? And is that even healthy?
Okay, Moses may have a touch of autism. It's fine.
I'm the perfect example that names have meanings. I am Wildflower, after all. Also, everyone has a passion.
True.
And some are more harmful than others.
Fair. Very fair.
You don't mean the flowers, do you?
Nah, you don't mean the flowers. Let's do this.
That dirty cow.
Buffalo.
What?
I said buffalo. Water buffalo. Not a cow.
Assassins. Traitors.
A little quieter, please, Father.
I tell you they're trying to kill us. What else would they be doing here?
You're paranoid. Have a sip of brandy to calm you down.
Don't you
Also, I just noticed he had a saber.
calm down.
He's got a saber on his hip. It's not all the way there, but it's there. Unfortunately, I almost can't smell it. What a shame! Such a beauty is being locked away like this. It is a wonderful plant, I must say. The color is very distinctive, but I don't know where to put it. Is it yeah. Torogo. The air is almost boiling between the Torogo and Slovenia delegates, and I can swear the temperature is below zero. Yeah, they don't like each other one bit. They feel like I think story-wise, if I remember correctly, they might talk about it here. But from what I remember from playing Chicken Police and also Zips, Torogo was a part of Slovenia, and then it separated to be its own thing, its own free city kind of thing, and be like neutral party Switzerlandish to that situation between Colville and Slovenia, and they feel like they're traitors. So to the ambassador though.
Just arrived.
Well, well. Must be a high-ranking official from the royal colonies. Interesting.
Load of interesting folks gathering here, huh?
He's probably here because of the peace negotiations, like the rest of us.
Probably.
That damn treaty.
Now, my dear friend. What would Chief Inspector Bloodboil say to that kind of attitude?
A lot of things, probably.
You'll never get anywhere with that attitude, Plato.
Alright, that worked.
You're pretty good at this voice impersonation thing.
Thank you, Moses.
It might even come in handy one day.
You really think so?
Perhaps.
So we're gonna have to do something with him blowing his voice to do something to help out with trying to figure out things. Got it. The royal colonies. The Clawville colonial empire once numbered 12 colonies, but now only a fraction of that remains, leaving Clawville itself considerably weakened. While the city-state and the empire that grew up around it are still one of the biggest players in the wilderness, the colonies that have fought for independence over the last 2 centuries have taken a toll on the empire's prestige and economical dominance. Although the crown of Clawville has indeed been shaken to some extent, the country's largest colonies are still part of the empire and do not seem likely to leave the fold at any time unless the city collapses overnight. I can't read the rest of it, guys. That's another thing. Like, hey. Kind of get blocked there for that. On its own overnight. Yeah. On its own weight. Collapse on its own weight. That's what it said. Okay.
Greetings, sir. My name is...
Yes, you two are the detectives, right?
Yes, indeed we are. Although, frankly, I'm surprised that you know.
The whole station is talking about it. 2 detectives detectives protecting that pale-furred, sharp-toothed bastard. And I was just wondering, where are my detectives?
Excuse me?
If our beloved king sends personal protection to defend his enemies, like the ambassador of the Stavonian government, surely he sends one or two to protect his own beloved ally, the ambassador to his own colony. Am I right? Which would be myself.
Somebody's full of themselves a little bit, just a bit.
You? You're the ambassador of Tarogo?
No other. Mujara Panina, ambassador, high priest, guru, and spiritual seer. I'm genuinely horrified that you don't know who I am.
Alright, cocky mother trucker. Spiritual guru,
If I may say so, you speak the Clawville dialect admirably.
Please do not change the topic. Although, I do speak with particular skill, yes.
I am truly sorry that you have not been properly escorted, sir, but you must be aware of the very delicate relationship between the Clawvillian crown and the Stavonian government.
Pah, don't take me for a fool. What impudence! I expected more from you. Varney.
I'm here, sir.
Funny. Alright.
Good. Chat with these gentlemen while I go rest my eyes.
Yes, of course, Separ. How can I help you, gentlemen?
Oh, say pa. Okay, cool. Okay. Fear of the Torogans. Worried the Torogans were trying to kill him. Offended he's not been the same, or yeah. Okay. Manjaro Painina, ambassador to the colony of Tarogo, the country's chief Separ, which roughly translates to high priest or main religious leader. He makes no secret of his disdain for the ambassador Ignet and Stavonians in general, but he also seems to have peace in his top priority. Nah, I doubt it. Faniv Tarani, Ambassador Mahara's pretty assistant, a pleasant and generally very good-natured lady. We don't know much about her. She seems to keep her hot-tempered boss perfectly in check. It's good. How'd you need that? But okay. Ah. Maybe rivalry right at the moment. That. Workplace at the moment.
It's a pleasure to meet you and Ambassador Mujara.
The Separ is quite tired.
Separ, yeah.
I hope you will forgive him for being a bit irritable.
The Separ?
Tarogo's religious leaders, who also wield considerable political influence.
Yeah.
Very well said. You are highly educated and well-informed, detective.
Somebody's got to be.
Thank you, Miss Fani.
You could have boarded the train much later if you're going to the peace negotiations. So what are you doing here on the frozen other side of the world?
Unfortunately, that is sensitive, rather top-secret information.
Uh-huh.
You see, Miss Fani, we are in the service of the Clawville government. We serve our common king. You need not be afraid to share anything with us.
I fear that even you are not authorized to have this information, dear detectives. I am really very sorry. It is a most sensitive topic.
Buffalo boy screwing his wife. Calling it now.
Well, in that
or he
case,
screwed his wife. One of the two.
That's not a problem. If it's so very, very sensitive, we understand.
Thank you,
Or
gentlemen.
their secret gay
You're
lovers.
very kind.
Put it out there.
I think it's still worth being a gentleman, even if we're a dying breed.
Oh, that's true. Very true. And even a little poetic.
Ah, Moses is a real poet, lady. Believe me.
Don't mind him, miss. My dear friend Plato is a good fellow, but sarcasm is his stock in trade.
Yeah, someone's got to be it. Yep. Yeah, it's a secret he's here. The Sipar is an important figure in Torogo, politics, culture, religion. In fact, they have evolved from tribal leaders to religious and political leaders who still hold high positions in today's modern Torogo society. Today, they are more like spiritual leaders and also high-ranking officials. While the whole Torogo state is also run by a Sipar, the main Sipar or green Sipar. That is why the state of Torogo is called the Siparat. Siparat, yeah. So, in other words, think of like the way India and like the Middle East is done, kind of thing. But we still got things to talk about. Of course.
What? Indeed.
Miss for the world, miss.
What?
One miss for the world, miss.
Are you serious?
Don't do that. So childish. Or turn around, huh? Did that fine little lady touch something to you? What do you mean, my heart? No, my dear friend. My heart belongs to Clawville and the Crown.
No way.
Uh-huh.
Seriously?
Yes.
I had to clear that stuff.
Let's go.
Indeed.
Alright. So all that's done, that's done. Nothing else to inspecting. Nope. We've done those. Okay. Done all that. Okay. So, the area known as the Hive is the city where all the bugs live. All the insectoid folk are. Employ your Clover Express.
Welcome, gentlemen. Detectives Wildflower and Palladius, I presume.
Palladius.
Just Moses and Plato. No need for formalities.
As you wish, gentlemen. I'm Pierre. I'll be your guide, your helper, and your humble servant on the road.
Sounds very nice, buddy. May we speak to your boss?
My boss?
I mean the one who runs the express.
Ah, I see. That would be me too, Pierre.
Oh, really?
Look, pal, no offense, but...
How could the train inspector be a simple insect?
Well, I mean, that's what I was getting at. I really didn't mean to offend you, but it's quite rare.
Yeah, because insects are not treated like... If you watch the demo for when we did Into the Hive is treated as like it's a segregated area, and the insects are treated very, very badly.
It is rare, which is why I feel so honored. And of course, it is a huge responsibility too.
In that case, good for you. And congratulations.
Thank you. Please enjoy your journey. If there's anything I can do to help, I'll jump to it right away.
Huh?
He's a jumping spider.
You know, jump.
Ah, because you're a jumping spider.
Yes, I am.
Called it.
Witty, no?
Yeah, it's one of those situations. Okay. That's not. No, cool. You're just a bot who's getting reported for being, you know, somebody who is way too famous for that to happen. So, get reported and blocked. There we go. Sorry, I had a Discord bot trying to Hey, I'm a friend request this thing and not it be an actual thing.
Yes, we all had such a good laugh.
But please board the train soon. Most of the passengers have already taken their cabins.
We will. Thank you.
Also, I love the art style. Like in Chicken Police, when you're playing as the boys, you're playing as Sonny and Marty. It's more live actiony it's more live actiony 2D. This is more hand drawn 2D, and I like it. I like it.
Ladies and gentlemen,
good
all
quality
aboard!
of artwork for it.
About time.
I was starting to freeze to death out here.
Cassandra, my darling, I'll have you warmed up in no time.
Must we tolerate this incessant chatter? Let's board.
Slow down, Separ. Don't be in such a hurry. You know your heart.
All right. Pierre Wobbler, resident of Clawville, represents Clawville guide, steward, gender, character. He's a multicolored character. Do more than just one job at a time, only because he has 8 limbs. Bright, helpful, and seems to be completely reliable. He's got heart issues, huh? All right, Pierre.
We wish you a pleasant journey on behalf of the Clawville Express. Let me know if you need anything. I can be very handy.
Huh?
Spider joke.
Oh, yes, I see. Because you have a lot of hands, right?
If this was Sonny and Marty, they'd be all over it. The puns would be out there, but no.
Oui.
Indeed.
The last wagon. How is it possible that the ambassador's bodyguard are not in the same wagon as the ambassador himself?
Indeed.
The ambassador is occupied under the Baron, apart from the ambassador and his lovely daughter. A Baron. What about the carriage after that one? That one was taken as well, and the one after that taken as well.
What?
I can tell you we're going to have a wonderful trip there. It was very arse of the train.
No,
Yeah.
that's horrible.
Sorry for any inconvenience. We're from Clawville. The city's depressing enough on its own. A few days in a dark little hole won't hurt anybody, huh? Well, we actually, yeah. So him being a fox and the type of cat Plato is, they actually don't mind, like, cramped spaces.
What?
It's about principle. Don't be such a grouch. It's more my style. Ah. Bang. Better get used to it, yeah. To the door.
Well, it wasn't that hard to have a little chat, was it? It's a nice way to pass the time.
Gotta make sure you're hydrating.
I've already got the worst headache.
Come on, you'll survive. So, should we hop on board then?
If we must.
Quite strange company we got here, don't you think?
Yes.
And we haven't seen half of it yet.
I don't even think we've seen a third of it.
Something smells fishy to me. This Mujara guy and his assistant. Not to mention His Excellency the Ambassador and his ice-cold daughter.
We're in for an interesting journey, that's for sure. But I wouldn't jump to conclusions just yet.
Well, anyway, time to get ready for the party.
Oh no, the party. You shouldn't have mentioned. My head.
Come on, Chief. Let's get dressed up, have a drink or two, and go to the little rat hole in the back of the train for a good sleep. What could go wrong?
Don't say that.
Famous last words, eh?
Yep, exactly.
See? You're getting a sense of humor.
No.
I'm not. Last train to Clawville. $1900. Key event reached. Let's see. I still have a little time before the horrible party in the luxury dining car. What do I do then? Explore the train? Who should I talk to? Better choose wisely because time is precious.
So, where to next?
I think it's worth taking a good look at the train map and deciding wisely how to use our precious time until the party starts.
Yes.
And how much time do we have?
Exactly 1 hour, my dear friend. At least, let's say, 4 places to visit.
And 4 passengers to socialize with.
If we really must.
So. Not there. Third class. Second class. Second class dining. Second class 1. Luxury dining, luxury wagon. Alright, so we can't do those. Alright, so. Enter the wagon. Basil's Nest.
Hey! You're the detectives, aren't you? The high rollers from Clawville.
High rollers. I don't hear that enough.
See how well this goes.
Detectives Moses and Plato. Yes, that would be us. And who do we have the honor of speaking to?
Me? I'm Basil. Basil Pesca is my honest name in its full furry glory. To my friends, it's Baz. To my enemies, it's Reddy Pesca. Well, I'm a wombat, but you don't usually get to choose your nickname, eh?
Nice to meet you. Unfortunately, it looks like we're going to be travel companions.
Yes, we are, but don't let the condition of the carriage put you off. I'm not saying it's as good as the others, but I'm not saying it isn't.
I'm not sure I follow you, pal.
You see, my dear furry friend, everything is relative and a matter of comparison.
I mean, he's not wrong. It's true.
That's not a real answer, is it?
Ah, so you really are detectives. Obsessed with facts, huh? Well, you'll have something to investigate soon, I tell you. Just keep watching.
He's up with his eyes there for a second.
I don't seem very reliable, do I?
Well, we should be going, shouldn't we?
I'll be here if you need any help, detectives. Believe me, you're gonna need me soon.
Okay. Psst. What do you think, Moses?
Nervous type. Probably paranoid. But we do have to be careful. You're right about that.
I got a bad feeling about this guy. He's making my tail cramp up.
You've got a bad feeling about everyone, Plato, and please get your tail checked by someone.
But how many times have I been right, huh?
He who throws a handful of stones at a target must sometimes hit it.
I mean, he's not wrong. Miss every shot you don't take.
Very deep.
And true, but let's stop whispering because we probably look very silly.
Depends on the person.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Yeah, just wombat. Alright.
Tell me, what did you mean before? That we're going to be busy here on the train?
Did you meet the bloody colonel?
I beg your pardon?
The Stavonian ambassador. People called him a butcher when he fought in the colonial war. And other names, some way worse.
Interesting.
And there's that actor, if you can call him that. What a ripoff.
It's not a crime to be a ripoff.
Unfortunately.
And his girlfriend? Did you see the signs? She seems terribly unstable. She must be hysterical. Or worse, she could crack at any moment.
Maybe.
Well, sir, thank you for the observations. We'll keep an eye out.
You're right to do so. Yes, indeed. Eyes, ears, and nose open. I smell blood, you know, and my nose rarely fools me.
This dude's a world-class detective from, like, from another colony. like the same level as them, but he dresses up like this to make people not realize who he is, to throw people off. I'm telling you now, he's undercover. He works for the government.
Blood? I meant it figurative. At least for now. But who knows?
Uh-huh. Thanks, buddy.
Always nervous, his heartbeat is quite steady and slow. See? This dude's an op. Mystical calm that prevails the landscape. Alright. An old miner's lamp. Out of place in this environment. Strangely, despite its dirty undercurrent, it's fairly neutral smell. Uh-huh. Pleasant. It's lavender, maybe a little orange, leather, bag, and a whiff of old book mixed in. I don't smell anything interesting. In fact, I smell a slight mixture of musk and violet. I could expect something pungent, strong, and pleasant smell. It's just fresh, crisp hay. Okay. Good. Yeah. That dude's an undercover. That dude's an op. The Butcher. Yes. Massacre in Torogo. Bastard played a major role in the bloody conflicts that took place in the Torogo colonies between Sylvania, Colville, and of course the rebels of Torogo. He had been called by various names since, the most typical and most equivalent being the Butcher. They're talking about old boy here with his daughter. Very good to character and a good guesser who really knows something about almost everything and anyone. It's hard to tell, but he's certainly not. Seems Richard Citro. Yeah. No wonder Basil knows everything about almost everyone. He's the Red Herring, the famous spy working for the Clawville Crown, whose persona is almost legendary. We can be thankful he's on our side because knowledge, especially in his case, is more dangerous than a weapon than a gun. More dangerous than a weapon than a gun. So, caught it. He's an op. He's a spy. He's a spy. I caught it. No name. He claims to be a guidebook author, but seems more simple vagabond. He knows something more than anyone else, and also highly suspicious. Yeah. Dude is working for the big time. 45 minutes. Okay. This is awesome, by the way. In fact, you could do this. That's their room. Yep. And the cabin. The fact the team put together this and like it gives you that feeling of walking down a narrow hallway kind of thing, even though it's in like, you know, it's in color. I thought there was someone. No, I guess not. Okay. Enters the wagon. There's that 3D feel to it, even though it's like 2D stuff. Like it, I love this. First off, fragile body and soul, nervous breathing, soft jingling of precious jewels, the friction of skin and fine hair, raising heartbeat. Typical representation of Clawville world style with a touch of colonial overtones. Very tasteful. The wagon itself, however, is rather run down. Certainly don't pay much attention to restoration as they would do with the first wagon. Although barely visible, I couldn't help but notice the tiny and fresh ink stains on the fingertips of her left glove. Left-handed. And probably wore it rather recently with a blue ink fountain pen. She's a lefty. Lots and lots of perfumes to suppress the original real scent, which is quite subtle and pleasant. It's a pity, but that says something about her. Uncertain, even if his own natural scent. Miss Cassandra?
I'm sorry, I can't believe I'm saying this because we're on a train, but I think I'm a bit lost.
That's understandable.
Not to worry, Miss Faye. It is indeed a train, but a rather large one.
With quite a lot of secrets.
Let's hope not.
I'm so glad you detectives are here.
And why is that?
Yeah.
Well, rumor has it the ambassador's about to be assassinated.
Oh, Lord.
What?
Haven't you heard? Everyone's talking about it. They say someone on the train is trying to kill Ambassador Ignat.
although we don't think this will happen.
I've heard it more than once, and I'm not even the social type.
Hidden killer.
Why alone, if I may ask? Isn't Mr. Lupus your partner on this trip?
On this trip, and I hope even further, yes. However, you know he's under a lot of pressure lately with our latest picture, and tends to shut himself away for an hour or two. It's his personal downtime.
I'm just gonna say it. Downtime.
I see. New picture?
Yes, El Wolf. You haven't heard of it? It's been all over the press. The scandalous director, the movie star, and the rising starlet. Which would be me.
Oh yeah, I think I've heard of it. How's the filming going?
Terribly. The whole production is a mess. The studio's in a frenzy and the director's an animal. And my dear Cassidy isn't at his best. You know, he's a sensitive artist. He needs peace and security and, well, this production is anything but peaceful or safe.
I see. Thank you, Miss Faye.
Bubba, black sheep, have you any wool? A wolf in sheep's clothing. You know that song.
Oh my.
Let's do this.
No, I had not to be rude, but it's stand that.
Are you serious?
Sorry, Moses, you're right. Right. So, El Wolf, director of the upcoming films An Animal. In the prehodative sense?
Oh my.
Yes. Charles Rufus Viter is the director of some fantastic films, and some of them he's even a brilliant actor himself. Now he's old, sour, and evil. As childish as it sounds. Rich director corrupted by money and power? I don't know, miss. It's a classic. Yeah, no kidding. Casting made this trip as relief. It's a break from the madness of shooting, thanks to the Great Wild Ones, which are the gods of the world, by the way, Great Wild Ones. The Crown thought the presence of 2 movie stars would brighten up the whole trip.
Interesting.
And not just here on holiday. Holiday relaxation in the middle work, yes. We can think this us as ambassadors of Clawville culture. Nice thought, yeah. Neat.
Wonderful.
Alright. Lupus, your dear husband, partner,
Interesting.
Behold, the great rose of wildflowers embarrassed. Don't be ridiculous, Plato. Cassie aren't married yet. No, we're finally gonna get right after filming El Wolf. Congratulations. We can get through that horrible shoot with that beast of a director. Ink stain.
Interesting.
I don't want to be indiscreet, but couldn't help but notice the fresh ink marks on your gloves.
Oh my.
I was just making a note in my diary. That's the first thing you did when you boarded the legendary Clawville Express? It's odd, isn't it? Feeling something bad was going to happen. Better get off my chest. The truth is, I always write when I'm upset. I feel like it calms my soul and helps me move on. I guess. It sounds silly, I know. Actually, no, it's actually smart. Actually, someone who does that on occasion, yeah, it's actually a good thing to do that, because it helps clear your mind when it's all cluttered up and you're overthinking stuff sometimes.
Listen.
Yes, it's a great way to calm your inner ocean. I'm doing it myself. You don't want to be like him, lady, believe me. You can be, rarely. Totally not joking, you both know that. Alright. 30 minutes to the next key event. But this whole like field of view motion, movement and stuff, like it makes it feel like it's actually a wonderful and extraordinary flower. Wonder why I kept in a dome, I guess. Savonia, ancient wild country. They say wild animals still live in its vast, untamed forest. Before we do anything else, the heartbeat is slow, steady, and almost melodious. painting a powder on her skin, or are they just on her face, or... Yeah. Depends on the person. A single drop of chemical on her skin. The fragrance comes from only natural sources. Oh, okay.
Dear Miss Fonny, it is a pleasure meeting you again.
Yes.
Likewise, dear Mr. Wildflower.
Oh, you remembered my name. I'm honored.
Well, as an ambassador's assistant, I am a prisoner of details.
Gotta be. Being assistant to someone like that, yeah.
As am I. You see, as a detective, I have to pay attention to the smallest detail at all times.
Here we go.
I know the feeling. And? What have you observed so far?
Well, your... how shall I say... exception...
That's so sweet. But that's not what I mean. I mean, what did you observe about the train and the passengers?
Oh, of course. Silly me.
Great wild ones, save us.
The fox was too flummoxed to speak.
So, yes, a rather odd bunch of people have gathered here. Although we haven't managed to talk to everyone yet.
Have you heard the rumor?
The rumor?
That someone... it's terrible even to say it, but... there are whispers that someone is trying to kill the Stavonian ambassador.
The Wombat is spreading the rumors because as a spy, it's a good way to dishearten the person trying to kill the ambassador themselves. Because now that there's a rumor going around and people are suspicious of it, it keeps the person who was actually trying to assassinate someone on a tighter leash to get away with the murder. But at the same time, he could also be doing it to throw people off, so that way he could get away with it scot-free without anybody realizing it.
Don't worry, miss. That won't happen. That's why we're here.
But aren't you putting yourselves in danger?
They're cops.
Maybe so, but it's part of the job.
See?
How heroic.
Okay, this is where I die.
Same, Plato, same.
Please, just let me know if you need anything.
Anything?
Anything.
Anything, milady.
Oh, Lord.
I will, Moses. I mean, Mr. Wildflower.
What are your questions? Gotta be interrogated? Not at all. Go through grounding, thorough grounding, you know, just kind of occupational hazard. Out of here. Alright, cool. Well. Nope. Alright, there. Connections. That, alright. Yeah, they don't like each other. Yeah. Yeah, still works for that one. Okay. Alright. 15 minutes. Let's go back to third class. Enter our wagon. Map of the wilderness. May need it later. Yeah. Medicine? Plato's medicine. I'm pretty sure it's some kind of glass shattering strong alcoholic disease. I'd rather see it right through. Yeah. Plato's bed. Nice shoes, neat bed, and well-combed fur. 3 ring guineas, true gentlemen. Fortunately, poor Plato falls short in all these. Yeah, okay. Alright, Plato.
Interesting.
Why the train? Isn't that strange for you? What do you mean? Here there are peace talks on which the future of the wilderness depends. Here's an ambassador worth his weight in gold. Surely a train is the safest. Is surely a train the safest and best way to make this journey?
Listen.
Not that simple. Clawville Express is a sign. A legendary train is a very symbol of the Clawville colonial empire. In a way, a journey itself is a symbol. The journey itself is symbolic, and that we all are on it together. And trust, my dear friend, such a fragile diplomatic relationship, it is important as the peace negotiations themselves. You mean the Clawville wants to prove the ambassador's aid without a serious military escort? Something like that. We're also part of the insurance. Part of the message, too.
What?
Well, if we were sent to protect the ambassador, someone somewhere did something very wrong. Indeed. It's a privilege. Consider it an honor. Deeply honored. By the way, where did you bring it? Did you bring a gun?
Are you serious?
A what? Of course not. Can't stand them. No, we're more like bodyguards, detectives. I don't need a gun.
Yes?
I was carrying my favorite semi-automatic. We have a gun. That'll do. Hope so. The endless, melodically numbing rumble of the train. Nothing worth the mentioning. Okay. This was without doubt the cheapest and worst conditioned cabin of all. It's an honor. Old weather and textile tapestries with the smell of tobacco and coffee deeply and unmistakably embedded over the years. Remarkable peculiar smell. A basic cat scent mixed with a strong lavender whiskey cologne that he uses. And I can smell the unmistakable aroma of relief on him. Probably because we're finally in a warm place. That might be. Right.
Let's see.
What do you think, Moses? What should we do?
Listen.
Well, we're the specs will call ability and also bodyguards to the mission. It's our duty to find out as much as we can about the animals that travel with us. No case, but you're already investigating? It's just pure coincidence or curiosity, Plato. Tell me to be more social, right? True. Let's do that. All right.
Yes.
Tiny, hard, infinitely uncomfortable, just like home. Key event. All right. Okay. Bloody serious one. I had to listen to answers to spot in person. If questions lying, turn on twisting truth. It won't be easy. Could have been the cold.
The ambassador was in a particularly peppery mood this morning. Could it have been the cold?
The weather is indeed hard on him. We're from the sweltering Torogo, but...
I'm awful.
But...
The Separ is quite upset about Ambassador Ignat.
Yeah.
You mean why he hasn't been escorted in the same way?
Not only that, but the mere sight of the Stavonian delegation is deeply shocking and upsetting to him.
Probably history with the whole war going on that had happened.
Are there deeper, more
between the two
personal reasons for the depth of his feelings?
Yeah.
Oh, no, not at all. It's just that Torogo and Stavonia have been in conflict for centuries. This is purely political.
Sure.
So, how is your journey so far?
Well, the train is very comfortable, and the ambassador is pleased.
Yes, but I'm asking you, not the ambassador.
Who?
Oh, well, yes. I've never been on a train with such class, you know? I'm very thrilled about it.
You sly bastard.
What else? I can see that you're a little embarrassed, if I don't offend you by saying so.
You're so observant. Yes, well, besides being excited, I'm also a little uncomfortable, because I don't really know how to behave in a situation like this, with such important people.
I'll say the truth.
I believe you. I advise you to just be yourself. That's always the best way.
Oh, really? I think so myself.
Yeah.
What do you think of Stavonia?
We are taught from an early age that this place is pure evil. You know, because of the shared history between our nations. But to be honest, the people here
I got a
have
one
been
random hair
kind
see
to
out of
me,
the corner of
and
my
the
eye.
country is
It's
beautiful.
bugging me.
Although,
From the beard.
I'll admit it's a bit cold for my taste.
Oh, shit.
What do you think about the peace negotiations?
You're asking me?
Yes.
Yes,
You.
Not the Separ, but you. I want your opinion.
Oh. Well, you know, I hadn't really thought about it that much. I'm so preoccupied with the ambassador's thoughts and concerns.
Mm-hmm.
You almost forgot you have your own, don't you?
Yes, exactly. I mean, it sounds very silly, but sort of.
Don't worry. I understand.
I think it's the greatest thing that's happened in the wilderness in decades. Two great powers that have been enemies for centuries finally joining hands and uniting in a common cause.
And the Stavonian ambassador?
The mere presence of Ambassador Ignat is a symbol. If the negotiations go well in Clawville and peace is finally signed, it will be a genuinely grand event for all of us. Oh my, isn't that wonderful?
She's telling the truth. Oh! She was lying.
Tell me, why are you really here?
I'm sorry. I don't know what you were suggesting.
So, you were on holiday? Right here. One of the coldest...
I've already told you, Detective. It's just a coincidence. The ambassador was here on holiday, yes. You know he loves the opera, and Stavonia is famous for its opera houses.
Lie.
Despite the centuries-old conflict between your countries, you would have me believe that you are here because of the opera? At the very same time the Stavonian ambassador is due to visit Clawville for the peace talks.
Yeah, he didn't want...
You know,
We just want to know the truth, Miss Fanny. We mean you no harm.
You're right. There's no point in hiding it. We are here for a deeper purpose. But unfortunately, I cannot disclose the reason right now.
Is this the secret you mentioned earlier?
Uh-huh.
Indeed. It's about our religion. I hope you understand if I don't want to talk about it myself. Perhaps Ambassador Mujara will be more willing.
Okay.
We understand. Thank you for your honesty.
I thank you, Detective.
There we go.
What do you think of your fellow passengers?
Quite a colorful bunch. But the ones I've met so far have been quite nice.
Even the Stavonian delegation?
So far, yes.
Even Kunya?
You mean the ambassador's daughter? Well, she was a little more cold than she should have been.
I can believe that. The mere presence of her chills the room by 2 degrees, doesn't it?
As you say, dear detective. Exactly.
Tell me, is there something wrong with the ambassador's health?
Yeah, 'cause you said something about his heart.
Why would you think that?
I'm just fumbling around. So
No, not at all. The ambassador is in perfect health.
That's a lie.
we heard you tell the ambassador to watch his heart. At another time, you said he is often tired nowadays.
You've got me, yes. The ambassador has a serious heart condition, but he does not like to appear weak in front of anyone, especially in front of his enemies.
That's understandable. Thank you. We won't pass it on to anyone, we promise.
Yep.
Thank you.
Hey.
Can you tell us about your country?
You want to hear about Torogo?
Yes.
Exactly, my dear.
Well, you see, Torogo is very different from Stavonia or Clawville. We're just on the threshold of civilization. The country is still full of jungles, primitive tribes, exotic plants, and wilderness.
You talk about it very passionately.
I love my home very much, Mr. Wildflower. Notwithstanding, or perhaps because of, all the horrors it has endured in the last century.
You mean the Stavonian invasion?
Yeah.
Not just that, but, you know, and I mean no offense, but Clawville is also just another colonial power. And I don't mean to sound ungrateful, I'm very thankful to our common king, but...
Please, continue.
I don't want to bore you with...
You're not boring me, my dear. Please.
Clawville has done our country a great service, given us many useful modern things. It's just that it's taken something too. Something that was very important to us. Our souls. Our freedom.
Mm-hmm. What do you think of Ambassador
What do you think
Ignat?
of Ambassador Ignat?
He is a rather frightening figure. He has a terrible reputation in my country. Just think of the Canbor massacre. The thousands perished by the hands of the Stavonians before the Clawville forces liberated the region.
I believe that war crime was never proven against the ambassador.
That's true. But for the people of Torogo, there is no question that he was guilty.
And you think so as well?
You know, Mr. Wildflower, I try to see the best in everyone, even when it's very difficult. And in this case, I assume the best in the absence of evidence. It's just the way I am. I can't help it.
Very useful, thank you. And useful. Call me Moses. I mean a lot. Three stars. Yeah. I'll take it. Thank you for your generous answers. Not a problem. Glad I could help, though. You can. You say that, dear. Daunting to be involved in such interrogation. I wouldn't say it was interrogation, more of a analytical inquiry. But not a word, didn't you? She's already seeing right through you, Moses. So yeah, it's that easy. I get it. Key event time. The party's about to start. Just get it over with. You'll love it, believe me. Think of it one big sociological experiment. Yeah, but who's the subject? Them, or is it me? You really are indefensible. You were right, dear friend. Sorry. Come on, I'm used to it. Let's go. What could go wrong? Again, as you say, Plato, what could go wrong? Don't say stuff like that.
But let's not get ahead of ourselves. We haven't even started this journey.
And we
Averia.
might just be in for
That's the other one.
adventure
That's one of the
a
other ones.
lifetime,
One
huh?
of the big powers.
Oh, but every day is an adventure with you, Plato.
Come on, Chief. Let's get dressed up, have a drink or two, and go to the little rat hole in the back of the train for a good sleep. What could go wrong?
We didn't see that. The score. Yep. We didn't see the goose.
Famous last words, eh?
Panama. I've already added to my wish list, but you guys should as well. This is a fun game so far. His face looked like an upside down muffin. Which one? Moses or this gentleman or this gentleman? Also, Cardman. Hope you're doing well. Welcome on in. The Fox, Moses, yeah. That would be Moses. Moses Wildflower. It kind of does look like an upside down muffin. It also kind of looks like, what's the dang candy? There's a candy that's kind of got that shape as well. I can't remember it at the moment. But there's a candy with that kind of shape. His head's in that kind of shape. But that's the demo of Moses and Plato, though, ladies and gentlemen. If you want to play a demo yourself, it's out on Steam right now. It is fruit shaped. Yeah, there's a specific candy I can't remember at the moment, but it's a specific candy. It has that similar shape to it. But this is Moses and Plato. This is coming out sometime this year. We don't know when exactly, but it's supposed to come out sometime this year. And this is supposed to tell us some stuff that's going to hopefully lead into the next game that's coming out next year, the Chicken Police Into the Hive. For the the World of Wilderness game. But yeah, as we're doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and switch the title over, switch things up, because now we've done that. I'm gonna go ahead and switch over and get to doing the new DLC for Vampire Survivors, because I felt like doing it. But yeah, here we go. Do that. Save that. Yeah, it looks like a candy of some kind. It's like a weird, like like a gelatin candy, like a squishy gelatin candy. I can't remember the name of it or what it looks like at the moment, but that's what his head looked like to me. So, set up Vampire Survivors. Still overweighting. Also, chat. Make sure you're staying hydrated, and if you need to, get up, stretch your legs, move your body. Sometimes everybody needs to get up on the floor and walk the dinosaur. It just needs to be done. Just needs to be done. But for anybody who is new here and you're watching, hi, I'm Knuckle. You can call me Knuckle Moose. You can call me Knuckle Moose or G. Call me what you will. Just don't be a dick about it. Just don't be a dick, and don't call me leave for food, because fat boy got to eat. So, that's all there is to it. So, all right. I am a combat army veteran of 5 years, just streaming to have fun and enjoy life as best I can. Now we're here. Alright. I need to fix that screen. Honestly. Because I don't know why it's doing it that way. That way again. That's weird. My overlay's being weird today. What stuff? Yeah. Stretch. There we go. All right. It's a little better. Okie dokie. Let's see here. Adventures. Make sure. Yep. Moonspell. That's been done. Operation Guns. This is the new one. So this is the Contra update. Supposedly. I.e., there's now Contra bosses and stuff too. Also, I bought the other DLC stuff, so that way I could have all the things I needed for it. But yeah, El Sol, Alberjo, Gallo, Devano, Santa, She-Moon, Robert, Sigma, Space Dude, CU2, both versions, Menya, Oni, Babiona, Eleanor, Keitha. The crewmates, I haven't unlocked those two yet. And then there's Bill, Lance, Ariana, Lucia, Ben. Yeah. So like I said, this is all based, like this new DLC is based on Contra. So yeah. But we're going to go with the tried and true classic. We're going to go with Antonio. I think you select the map there, maybe. No, okay. So, all right. So we got stage 5, stage Green Acres, Bone Zone. Not yet discovered. Moonspell, like Frostgroy, Neo Galua. There we go. All right. Garlic. Oh. And magic wand. Alright. So, if you never played this game before, it's a pretty interesting game. Go around doing things as best you can, trying to collect stuff. Trying to do things, like trying to, you know, build up your character a certain way, but also like trying to figure out stuff that's happening in game and stuff as well. So, trying to figure out the story and stuff too. And the game's pretty, like, it's pretty decent priced, and like you can, it's available on Xbox, on Steam, on a few other, it's on most platforms, I believe, actually. I think it's on all platforms. I might be mistaken though, but I believe it's on all platforms. Okay, so that's an explosive. Got it. Hey! Okay. Cool. Look at that. Gotta go across the bridge. The goal is to get as far as you can without getting killed, while leveling up everything and like getting stuff done to unlock the maps and stuff. Alrighty. Done. Try like level 2, yes. Also, Chad, if you have played it, yes, I know there's an extensive list of what gets mixed with what and what works better. The map! Yes. Good. That's what we wanted. It's one of the things I definitely wanted. Can I not destroy that barrel? I guess not. Alright. Clear the way. Trying to see what the new stuff is, other than the new enemies, of course. What is this? Weapon power up. Oh, okay. Random weapon level up. Okay, cool. Yeah. I'll go with this. But Chad, if you're new here, you're trying to, you know, you want to know what other stuff I do, you know, let me know. You know, ask. Don't be afraid to ask any questions you want to ask. If you want to know anything about what games I play mostly, or what I normally do for, you know, stream when I do on streams and stuff, and you know what I've been doing for, you know, the last couple of years and stuff, things of that nature. How I got into streaming and things of that nature. So, got any questions? Don't be afraid to ask. So only certain cars can be exploded. Got it. Good to know. Trying to figure out what the saber thing is over here, because Maybe it's something cool that I didn't get a chance to unlock yet. Or maybe it's just something for this area. Maybe. We'll see. Floor chicken. Saving the day. Can't get over there. The heck. Alright. Well, it feels like I can't get over there. That big dude needs to go away. Take that off screen right now. Can't remember what buttons are what, chat. There used to be a map button, I just don't remember what it is. It's been a while since I played this. Been aware. Alright. But no, I'm excited for the next part of that game, for that game to come out. I'm also excited for what's going to happen next with stuff. Hello. Hey. Level 4 whip, yes. Level 3 magic wand. Prism lass. Okay. Level 2 hollow heart. I'm gonna level that up a bit. Can't stand still for too long in this game, chat. Like, one of your main goals is to, like, level up as fast as you can, kind of thing. Without dying super fast. Nuked. Yes. Alright. But if you also like, there's like a bunch of cool stuff with DLC stuff wise. Not only with this game, with Contra now, but as you saw, there's stuff for Among Us. There's stuff for a few other things too as well. It's pretty cool stuff. But okay, hold on. I gotta take a phone call real quick, so I'm gonna BRB real fast. I'm also gonna put something in my stomach, so we're gonna take a quick little commercial break, and I'll be back shortly in about 3 to 4 minutes max. Give me a second. So BRB, folks. Alright. Oh. Had a revive. Didn't realize the chat. My fault. Forgot about it. I have revived bots already and stuff for that, so yeah. Nuke. What we got here? What we got here, chat? What we got? Yeah, let somebody know. Let somebody know. I was busy at the moment, so talk to him later about it. Stuck on a rock. Awesome. Looks like there's a chest I need to open. That's what the big arrow is. This one over here, it's a chest. Oh, there's the boss. Hey, boss. Trying to remember where the entrance is to this place. I think it's right here. Yeah. Yep. Chest. What we got? We're gonna unlock something. We're gonna level up some stuff. Garlic level up. Okay, cool. There we go. Hello, health. Ready. Of course, it's over there. It's across the way. Ah, dang it. Right. Open another one here. Hopefully get some good stuff. Ooh, it's a good one because we got a 3-piecer. Yeah. Our 3 main ones. So. Palmera, yes. So I can get some health back. So destroying stuff, get some health back. Yeah. Right. This way. Here we go. There, going this way now. Pizza, oops, that short tap. Yeah, no, I figured we do. Like I said, like we were gonna do the demo today because I wanted to do that, get the show off and everything, and have fun with that. But because there we go. But because my little sister's college graduation was today, and I had to be up early for for that to go on. Homing missile. That's a new one. But like I said, because that happened today, which she graduated from Purdue, which more power to her for, you know, completing that part of her journey and that leg of her journey. And now she's going to be moving on to Texas to go study there for her next schooling. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, I had to get up early to watch that because she gave me a time slot, but I wasn't sure what the time slot was going to be in. And it was such a big class, so I didn't really get much of rest in a sense before stream, and then also all the update stuff for the graphics cards and stuff just took a hot second. Booyah. I'm trying to get to this thing. It's on the screen over here. Because I got a feeling it's going to unlock something that I need. Possibly. Could be wrong. Alright. The old health increase. Situation. Trying to see if I can walk over. Okay, no. That's a keep walking around and get to where you need to go situation. Yep. Chest. Alright, what are we getting? More whip. Alright. More whip. More whip. We didn't get to the thing, but we got close to it. Oh, wait. Yay, another revive off. Nice, cool. Yeah, no, I wasn't going to make it after that. Ugh. Alright. Found the map. It's the only unlock, apparently. Alright. Let's see here. Quick start. Yet. Start with somebody randomly. Lightning ring. Why not? Magic wand. There we go. That should help with some stuff. So that symbol I was trying to get to on the other map, that is a coffin that normally unlocks a person to be playable, in a sense. I knew I needed that for a reason. More chicken. But yeah, chat, so next week we're going to start going back into Elden Ring, do some stuff there. Might do some stuff in Destiny again. Been a hot minute just to do it. Supposedly things are a little bit better So we'll look and see. Two for that. Now more. That's what we're gonna do. Ugh, brain is just. That. Yeah, I'm definitely feeling the lack of bit of sleep that I'm missing apparently. Where's this thing at? Did I pass it? No, I did. I passed it. Right there. Yep. Empty tome. Empty book. Empty magic book. Didn't know that. Aretha Franklin was the godmother to Whitney Houston. Did not know that information. That's pretty cool. Learn something new every day. Revive. I kind of want armor. Keep from getting myself damaged too much as I'm surrounded getting hit. There we go. Didn't get to eat breakfast yet, so I'm trying to eat now as I'm doing it. Figured this would be the game I could do it on, because I could just sit here and use one hand and eat my food while I'm, you know, playing the game. Damn being. Mm-hmm. I was scouring the internet yesterday, chat. Someone reposted on TikTok one of my favorite abridged jokes from My Hero Academia abridged, where it's Midoriya sitting there like, you know what? I don't need to take his death threats. You know, I've got a quirk now. I can do anything I want. You know, I'm just as good as he is, and I can do all these cool, amazing things. And he trips over his own foot. I'm a failure. I'm sorry, All Might. I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry, world. I've messed everything up. Man, I've been falling for a long time because he tripped over his foot and stuff, and just holds on to that scene for a bit. Like, it's one of my favorite jokes from that abridged series. Alright. Yeah, like, that's one of my favorite jokes. You've seen it Sword Art Online abridged. Is, you don't need to fear. You know, you don't need to look for your God, because he's right here. He's all out of mercy. You know, that whole part there. Or Senor Whiskers, you son of a bitch. How did you survive? It's like, and it's a cat back, and you just hear the cat in the background, meow, just the whole time, just cracking up, just cracks me up every time. I didn't even think to do that. Man to play a free stack, chat. Also, chat, let me know if you want to see me play something that's, you know, not one of these games or what I've been normally playing and stuff that's, you know, that's out right now. Let me know. Also, make sure you hydrate. I mean, that's what I'm going for now, technically. Isn't a track orb. Do that. Also love the fact the axes are getting 4 times bigger every time they level up. They just get larger and larger. Alright, okay, here we go. Not too bad, not too bad. Where's this thing at? Where's this dang orb? Alright. Yeah. But yeah, chat, we're going to get back into Elden Ring next week. Because even though they said on their Discord that they fixed some stuff, I'm not sure how fixed it is. And if it's the same fix that I needed for my issue. So, we shall see in the future. But until then, we're going to do some Elden Ring. And here's the funny thing about me doing Elden Ring, right? And this is quite honestly truthful. Like, funniness, funny. I always said that, you know, I wouldn't stream or I wouldn't play another, you know, I wouldn't do much. Dang it, death. Not me. I wouldn't do much of the Souls games. Because they frustrate the hell out of me and stuff, right? Lo and behold, for the last year and a half, I've been playing mostly Souls games. So. Blade crossbow. Firearm. Hey now. Not gonna lie, me likey. I'm gonna get across there. Okay. Back around and down. There we go. Also, Chad, I've been thinking, not just, you know, doing more Elden Ring, by the way. Been thinking about doing some, going back and trying Apex again, just to see what happens. Stuck. Dang it. We gotta revive. What to do? Oh, I can't open up the coffin. Okay. For some reason, can't get it open. Is it because of the adventure mode, maybe? There we go. Then another coffin. Son of a bitch. Who do we unlock? Ariana. Sweet. Floor chicken. I'm looking to see if there's an entrance over here somewhere. I'm gonna guess no at the moment. Booyah! Explosions. I like seeing things blow up. Yes. Revive. Dang it, I did it myself. I got another revive, cool. Yep. Right. Okay. But now I'm thinking about bringing back Apex for like 1 or 2 streams, just for shits and giggles, because I ain't played in a hot minute. Not gonna lie, Chad, I'm not feeling like all that energetic at the moment. I'm half tempted to like call it after this one. I'm just not feeling all that well and dandy at the moment, unfortunately. But at the same time, I'm having fun with this. Even though it doesn't seem like it. I'm having fun with this game. This game mode. Mariana Cross, there we go. Okay. Yeah, Chad, I think I'm gonna call it there, honestly. Because, I'm just not. Power up, alright. Mariana. Yeah, I think I'm gonna call it there. Follows the long gun, follows the stun gun, find up halfway. Firearm, 28 grenades. Alright, yeah. Alright, chat. What's up, Bubba? Just about to head out because I'm not feeling all too well right now, and I just cannot focus, and my brain is just fighting me. I had a rough night and didn't get much sleep because I was busy doing other things that caught my attention to get stuff going. But appreciate seeing you. Hope you're having a fun day. Hope you're having a good day for the week. You start your weekend. You know. Hope you're enjoying your weekend. Hope you have a good time your weekend too. If I don't see you tomorrow, I'm gonna try to stream this tomorrow. If not, I might stream something else. But I just have to I have to call it quits for the day right now. I am just exhausted from everything going on that happened today and everything. And just trying to keep up with it has just drained me today. So instead of you guys sitting there, watching me nod off and not, give you the content you guys want to see, let's find someone to raid out to, have fun with, and go from there. Let's see here now. Who do we raid out to? Who do I raid out to for stuff at the moment? Stuff that should be fun. I'll raid Cletus again. He's doing some V rising. Oh, he doesn't have settings. Okay, never mind. Okay, we'll raid Halo. Okay. Hope you're having fun with that, Bubba. Go raid Classy. He's an awesome dude. He's doing some wonderful content. He's a cool, awesome dude. So, till then, hopefully I'll see you tomorrow. If not, keep eye on the socials. See what's going on. Once again, I'm sorry, Chad, just not feeling all that up to it. And just, I don't want you guys to be suffering through what I'm suffering at the moment. So, until tomorrow, hopefully, y'all stay wiggly, y'all stay safe. If I don't see you, enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your time with your friends and family. Tell somebody you love them and stay wiggly, y'all. Bye-bye.